Hello, everyone. This is Rare Puncture with F1 2014. It's part 18, the Brazilian Grand Prix. As you can see, the weather is not looking good. And we're going to go to qualifying one, and it's absolutely pouring. So I don't think we're going to be getting our third win here, but you never know. We'll give it our best shot. We'll take a look at our setup here. Here's our alignment. Here's our engine. Suspension 1155. Balance 16. Braking 4951 with medium pressure because of the rain and 6.3 wings. And here we go, qualifying one.
Great job, we're through to qualifying two.
And we just made it out of qualifying one in 15th. Our teammate was 9th, so he's doing pretty good. We're going to go to qualifying two, see if we can do anything. And there's a lot of spray. And we actually ended up in 7th. We managed to bang in a decent lap and got into qualifying 3. So now we're going to go to qualifying 3. We've used a couple of sets of wet tires now, so don't really want to do too many laps because of more rain on the weekend here. So here we go with our one lap. And
okay, you'll be in 10th place on the grid for Sunday's race.
I got his 10th place.
We can work our way up the field for a good point scoring place tomorrow.
Our teammate got 8th, but I didn't want to use too many tires as there's a 100% chance of rain for the race as well. So I already used one set of wet tires a lot, and then the second set I used a little bit, and then we made one run on a new set, and it wasn't a great lap, and we got 10th. So we're going to get some ice cream after that. And we're going to go take a look at the race strategy. We're going to start on intermediates, so it's not raining as hard. And then on lap 23, we're going to come in for another set of intermediates. And then on lap 46, another set of intermediates. Hopefully the weather stays this way. Only a light rain. But Lewis Hamilton on the pole. There's our teammate in 7th. And then there's us in 9th. We qualified 10th, but Magnussen had a 10th place penalty. So that moved us up. And here we go, the lights are out for the Brazilian Grand Prix. We're getting a alright start. We're going to try to... There's so many cars there, there's 3 wide. We're making a little contact with Raikkonen, trying to push him up to get it past everybody. We did make it one spot. We're up in 8th. Now we're going to go to the pit exit here. And we're going to dive it up, give Hamilton a little contact. But now we're up in the 5th. Now we got a pretty good run going here. We're going to go on the outside of Hamilton, and we're up into 4th. Our pace in the light rain is not as bad as in the full wet, so we might have a chance at maybe a podium here if we can just keep it on the track. It's pretty difficult to overtake in here, Brazil, if you just park it on the apexes. The track isn't very wide in most places, so you can form a train if you do it right. And that probably will be our strategy for this race. And there we go. We're going to move ahead to lap 8. where we've actually caught up with Vettel. There's Vettel, and then I believe Rosberg is in front of him. And we've been kind of slowly making up ground on him, which is surprising. And we're going to kind of sneak on the inside here. And we're going to go by Vettel. So now we're up in the third. We're doing well. And we're actually keeping up with Rosberg as well. As you can see, we're not falling back. We're actually doing pretty good in the late rain. And he's saving some fuel, so now we're catching up even more. And now we're taking a look at its gearbox to see what it looks like. And he's moving to the inside, and we're on the outside, and we're moving up in the second. And our engineer is very happy. Not a whole lot happened, and now we're moving to lap 21. All right, there's a chance of rain and heavy rain in 10 minutes, so we might have to change to the wet tires. But our scheduled stop is on lap 23. But we're going to ignore our engineer. So we save ourselves a pit stop. Our tires they're all right, but they're not exactly great. But if we can hold on for a few more laps. As we go to lap 25, Ricardo, who was in lead, has pitted, and now we're up in the first. Now we're in lap 29. The rain has definitely gotten harder. We're sliding, going sliding wide, and now Ricardo is going by us as he's got newer tires, and our tires, as you can see, are totally dead. But the track, I think, is now wet enough that the wet tires will work, so we're going to come in and change to the wets. Let's see what kind of pit stop we get. Now 3.8. And we'll see where we come out. There's one car that's going by us, so it looks like we're going to at least be third. And we'll come out in third place. Move ahead here to the beginning of lap 31. Cars have now come in for wet tires, so now we're passing. We got up in the second, and now we're up in the first. All right, now we're leading, but we're definitely not as good in the full wet. But on lap 50, our engineer wants us to come in again. But our wet tires are actually not too bad. So I think we're going to ignore our engineer again. Exactly, that's what our driver's thinking. So we're going to move here to lap 57. We went on the curbing a little bit too much there, and now we're spinning a little bit, and Hamilton's gone by us, as he did come in for a new set of tires and now is so totally way faster than us. We're going to move ahead to the end of the race here on lap 71. We've made a Red Bull train with Ricardo, and I think Vettel behind him, as our wet pace was definitely not as good, but since we just parked it on all the apexes. They couldn't get by us. But our tires are extremely dead, as we've been on these tires for 41 laps. But Lewis Hamilton has won the race. We'll see if we can. They're trying to fight to, but we seem to be getting a little ways away from them, and we're going to take second. We'll take second in the Brazilian Grand Prix, which I think is a great result. With our pace in the rain, is not as good as what it is in the try.
Second place. Brilliant driving. Brilliant driving.
Our engineer's happy. So we take another 18 points. As you can see, Lewis Hamilton was well ahead of us. And our teammate was actually 5th. So he took 10 points for the team as well. Rosberg and Magnussen DNF'd. Then we have Massa, Jenson Button, Alonso, and Raikkonen and Bottas.
You're still 6th in the Drivers' Championship.
We're still 6th in the Driver Championship, although we are sneaking up on Daniel Ricciardo and Fernando Alonso. And with double points for the next race, we might think about even getting into 4th. We are still 4th in the Constructors, although with some good results, we could possibly get into 3rd and overtake Ferrari. But we'll see. Well, that was the Brazilian Grand Prix of my F1 2014 career mode. Please give us a like and subscribe if you thought this was great. And we will see you guys again. Goodbye.